Morning YouTube. So Sunday morning, back at the Gravely plow. So last video we saw I finished, I mounted the edge. So today I will bend it to make basically the skid on it. But before I do that, since it's a really warm, nice day, I'm actually take advantage of the sunny weather and warm weather and scrape this down and give this a quick coat of primer and paint. So that's the plan, and let's get into it. So it's the scrape down is about as good as I want to get for this year. There's definitely some spots I just can't reach, and obviously you can see I didn't take everything off, but again, just trying to get it so it's just cleans up and it's not going to continue to rust as bad as it was. So basically scraped it down and basically just wiped it down with phosphoric acid to just etch it, but prior to throwing primer on. I mean, there's, as you can see, there's still some loose paint on it, so to speak. I couldn't really get even with a wire brush. It was tough. But just trying to get it done real quick before it snows this year. So now the plan is to, while this is drying, I'll wipe, in a little bit I'll wipe it down and then coat it with primer. And then let that dry. And then while it's drying, I'm gonna go bend the edge for the plow. So let me set the camera up and you can watch me do that. Basically marked it, so it's roughly about a half an inch, maybe 600 thou from this edge. So basically what I'm gonna do is just basically take a pipe wrench and then just bend it, work my way all the way down back and forth until I get kind of the angle that I'm looking for, which is basically about a 45-degree angle, roughly. It's going to take a little bit, and it's more than likely going to be a little warped. Ideally, I would use a bending brake, but none of my people that I know, none of my friends have a bending brake that is this long. Never mind like the moving bar that's only a half inch. Most of them would be, even if they had a 48-inch one, it would probably be a 1.5 inch. So it'd be tough to just get only this front section under, or I think this section actually would be on the front, but I think it's, most of them I've seen are longer than this section right here. But no one I know basically has a 48-inch one. So I'm going to again just do it by pipe wrench. Just work my way down, and once it gets on the tractor and you lay it down, it'll kind of roll itself over and move itself over. But so once I have to do this, I'll probably clean it and then weld on another piece just to make it a little bit longer. So here we go. Pass on it, probably half of it. So as you can see, it's probably about, I'll have to take, you probably use the phone's little level app. It's about 20 degrees or so. So I just need to go another 20 degrees, which would be about 45 degrees. So it's actually, let's see if I can get all the way down the edge. It's actually not too bad. So what I've been doing is, obviously you saw the pipe wrench. So I'm just basically going the width of the
pipe wrench. So the pipe wrench, like the teeth on it, like always kind of digs on the corners. So I basically just do the width, so it leaves a mark. So I just go to each mark, so it uniformly bends it all the way down. As you can see, it's taking some of the treatment off it, or scale, or whatever you want to call it. So it's crackling. Different things are coming off. So now should be just one more pass and should have the right angle. I'm basically done. Probably could go a little bit more, but I'm going to leave it for now, because I think if I go any more, I think it's going to be kind of I don't know, I'll take a look at some pictures. If I have to go more, I'll go more. But like I said, I'm also going to weld on another piece over here. So what that'll do is that'll rotate it a little bit more down. So I think I'm close. I'm just going to go look at some pictures of ones that I've seen the actual part, and see how it compares. Progress so far. The frame is basically all primed. Basically the rod that the front plow swivels on to the swivel bracket is primed. The lever is primed. The frame is primed. We already know that the plow is primed. So basically what I'm going to do is, so here's the end result. Basically I'm just going to weld, weld on this side, some stitch welding on this side, and then stitch welding on the other end, on the opposite side. And this will be kind of my, my curved wear strip, so to speak. And I think what it'll do is, hopefully this is lower, so it'll want to pinch it a little bit forward, which is fine. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully this works. We'll find out. Hopefully when we release everything after the weld, it doesn't turn into a banana or something like that. So let me get the welder set up and let's get this going. Got the welding done. Just stitched it. Basically just all the spots you see there. I'm getting better at it. Definitely, no one's taught me, just kind of working with the Harbor Freight one, but it isn't pretty, but it'll definitely hold up, for what I need to do with it. So I'll take a look at it. I don't think I need to stitch the other side, but it should be okay. So just need to let it cool, and then I will prime it. So I'm doing good. This little Harbor Freight Chicago electric welder has worked for me pretty good. Today, basically everything's primed. When everything dries, hopefully next weekend I can paint everything else up. I put that the cutting edge on. It looks like it basically it comes down and then it actually rides up. It actually does a curl, somewhat of a curl. It's straight, but it's somewhat of a curl, so it doesn't lay flat on the ground. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see when I put a cutting edge on it and see if that kind of pushes it more to the flat. But we'll see. It should be it should work. It should work fine. We'll find out first time I do it. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching. This is part 2, almost done.